Hello everyone, very good morning. Welcome back to Financial Accounting online class.
So problem 2, in the previous session I have narrated the brief explanation regarding the solution of problem number 2. So now in this problem sundry creditors opening balance is not given. That's why we have to prepare the total creditors account first. Then we can prepare the opening balance sheet. So after opening balance sheet, then next one is we have to prepare the cash book. After that we can prepare the sundry debtors account because sundry debtors closing balance is not given. Okay, so after finishing these four statements we can go for the preparation of trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. So let us move into the preparation of first ledger account, that is total creditors account. So total creditors account opening balance they are not given, so that will be balancing figure. So to buy balance brought down as it is a liability. So buy balance brought down balancing figure that we have to identify, and to cash account, that is 48,500 payment to creditors. There is an entry in the problem, payment to creditors 48,500. Then closing balance they have mentioned 15,750 as per the problem. Then by credit purchases, so they have mentioned the purchases 50,400, and in the cash transaction they have mentioned cash purchases 10,400. So that means 40,000 will be the credit purchases. So total comes to 64,250 and difference is 24,250. That will be the opening balance of total creditors account. Next, opening balance sheet. As we have identified the amount of opening balance of total creditors or creditors, we can prepare the opening balance sheet. So cash in hand they have mentioned 4,450, sundry debtors opening balance 25,000, stock 18,500, furniture 16,000, motorcycle 6,500 as per the opening date balance. Then sundry creditors we have identified by preparing the sundry creditors account 24,250, and total comes to 70,450 and balancing figure is 46,200. Next, cash account. First opening balance, to balance brought down 4,450. Then payment to creditors 48,500. Then receipt or cash received from debtors to debtors 76,900. Further capital, so to capital 15,000 rupees. Then expenses paid, salaries 20,000, advertising 2,540, sundry expenses 2,370, rent paid 3,000, motorcycle expenses 4,500, delivery charges 1,460, 1,460, drawings 4,800, purchases, that is cash purchases 10,400, and closing balance also mentioned in the problem 7,560. Now opening balance is given, closing balance is given, cash purchases is given. That means balancing figure will be cash sales. Okay, so total comes to 1,05,130 and balancing figure two sales in the bracket cash balancing figure 8,780. So next, preparation of total debtors account. So debtors opening balance is given, to balance brought down 25,000. Then cash received from debtors by cash account 76,900. Then to sales, they have given the total sales 80,400, and in the cash account we have identified the cash sales. So total sales minus cash sales, we will get the credit sales 71,620. As the closing balance of debtors was question mark, so we have to identify, it will be the balancing figure. So total comes to 96,620 and balancing figure 19,720, that is the closing balance of debtors. Now we have finished with the four statements or four ledger accounts. One is creditors, balance sheet, debtors and cash account. Next, preparation of trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2020. So columns required particulars rupees, debit and credit if necessary. So first one, two opening stock 18,500. Next, two purchases, cash purchases 10,400, credit purchases 40,000, total purchases 50,400. Next one, buy sales credit side, cash 8,780 as per cash account, and credit sales debtors account we have identified credit sales 71,620, and we know the total sales also, it is given clearly in the problem 80,400. So closing stock 25,470, total comes to 1,05,870, and balancing figure, that is gross profit carried down 36,970. So next, continuation from trading account, profit and loss account. So by transferring the gross profit, by gross profit brought down 36,970, and debit side expenses, two salaries 20,000, advertising 2,540, add outstanding 450 rupees, 2,990, sundry expenses, again there is a adjustment, outstanding sundry expenses 300, 2,670, rent 3,000, outstanding 3,000, 6,000 in the outer column. Motorcycle expenses 4,500, but motorcycle 1/3 is used for private purpose, so only 2/3 to be considered in the business accounts. So 4,500 into 2 by 3, it comes to 3,000 rupees. Then delivery charges 1,460. Then provision for doubtful debts, that is 19,720, closing value of debtors that we have identified by preparing total debtors account into 5% provision 986 rupees. Then depreciation on furniture based on the difference between opening balance and closing balance of assets. So furniture opening balance 16,000 as per the problem, and closing balance as per the problem 15,200. That means 800 decrease in the value of furniture, that will be considered as depreciation. Again motorcycle opening balance 6,500, closing 5,900, that means 600 decrease in the value of motorcycle, that will be considered as a depreciation. But here motorcycle 1/3 is used for private purpose, so 600 into 2 by 3 for business account, 400 depreciation to be recorded in business accounts in profit and loss account. Total comes to 38,306. Debit side is more, that's why the balancing figure comes in under credit side. By net loss, balancing figure 1,336. Next, preparation of balance sheet as on 31st/3/2021, final part of the problem. Liabilities, assets. First, assets, cash in hand as per the problem, closing balance of cash 7,450. Then sundry debtors 19,720 as per the total debtors account, less provision 5% 986, closing debtors value 18,784. Then closing stock 25,470. Next, furniture less depreciation 15,200, motorcycle less depreciation 5,900. Next, liabilities, creditors 15,750, outstanding expenses, advertisement 450, sundry expenses 300, rent 3,000 rupees. Next, capital, closing capital calculation. We start from opening capital 46,200 as per the opening balance sheet. Add additional capital, so in this problem further capital introduced, so add additional 15,000, total comes to 61,200, less net loss as per the profit and loss account 1,336, less drawings 4,800, less motorcycle expenses, total expenses 4,500, in that 1/3 used for private purpose, so 4,500 into 1 by 3, 1,500 expenses, will be considered as personal expenses. Again, depreciation, total depreciation on motorcycle comes to 600, but 1/3 used for private purpose. So 600 into 1 by 3, 200 is for private purpose, considered as private expenses or personal expenses. So closing capital comes to 53,364 and total of the balance sheet comes to 72,864. Next problem, question paper problem 2018. Prasanna keeps his books on single entry system. He gives you the following information. So 31st/12/2019 and 31st/12/2020. Opening date and closing date. Furniture and fittings 5,000. Opening, closing 6,000. So it means furniture purchased of rupees 1,000. That should be considered as. Then stock of goods 3,000, closing stock 1,000. Sundry debtors 6,000, 7,000. Cash 1,100, closing 300. Creditors 2,000, 4,200. Prepaid expenses opening not there, closing 200 to be considered in the balance sheet. Unpaid expenses 600, opening balance sheet 1,000, closing balance sheet. Then receipts and payments. So receipts and payments account is similar to cash account. Okay, that means receipts and payments transaction to be recorded in cash account. Receipts from debtors, cash received from debtors 21,000, cash paid to creditors 10,000, cartage on purchases 2,000, drawings 12,000, sundry expenses 16,000, furniture purchased for rupees, cash 1,000. Because of this, furniture 1,000 increased. Okay, then prepare a trading profit and loss account for the year ended 31st/12/2020 and a balance sheet as on that date after providing for doubtful debts 10%. There is one adjustment, doubtful debts 10% to be calculated on debtors. Now in this problem, opening capital is not given. That means we have to prepare the opening balance sheet first. So first statement, opening statement of affairs as on 1/1/2020. So assets 1,100, stock 3,000, sorry, cash 1,100, stock 3,000, debtors 6,000, furniture 5,000. As per the opening date, that is 31st/12/2019 they have mentioned, but opening balance sheet is prepared on 1/1/2020. Then creditors 2,000, unpaid expenses opening date 600. So total comes to 15,100 and opening capital balancing figure comes to 12,500 rupees. Next, preparation of cash account. Opening balance they have mentioned 1,100. Then received from debtors 21,000. Paid to creditors 10,000 rupees. Then cartage on purchases expenses paid 2,000. Drawings amount withdrawn 12,000. Sundry expenses 16,000. Furniture purchased 1,000 and closing balance 3,000 rupees. Okay, and opening then closing is mentioned. Total comes to 41,300. That means 2 cash sales. The balancing figure comes under debit side. Cash sales 19,200. Next, total debtors account. Opening balance they have mentioned. 2 balance brought down 6,000. By cash account received from debtors 21,000. Closing balance also they have mentioned 7,000. Total comes to 28 and balancing figure credit sales 22,000. So in this problem, credit sales as well as cash sales to be calculated and totaled and combined together and recorded under trading account. Next, creditors account. Opening balance starts from credit side 2,000 rupees, paid to creditors 10,000 rupees, 2 balance carried down, closing balance 4,200 and balancing figure credit purchases 12,200 because of the total 14,200. So next, Preparation of trading profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2020. Particulars amount, debit and credit if necessary. So first item, to opening stock 3000 rupees as per the problem. Next, to purchases 12,200, that we have identified by preparing total creditors account. Next, to cartage on purchases 2000 rupees. By sales, cash sales we have identified by preparing cash account 19,200. Credit sales we have identified by preparing total debtors account. Total sales 41,200. Next, closing stock 1000 rupees. Total comes to 42,200 and difference 25,000, that is to gross profit carried down balancing figure. Next, profit and loss account. First we have to transfer the gross profit. By gross profit brought down 25,000 and debit side of profit and loss account. First one, sundry expenses 16,000. Add outstanding of current year 1,000, 17,000 total, less outstanding unpaid expenses 600. Then again less prepaid expenses of current year 200. So current year prepaid expenses to be deducted. Current year outstanding expenses, unpaid expenses to be added. Previous year unpaid expenses to be deducted. So final balance of sundry expenses 16,200. Next, provision for bad debts or doubtful debts. 7,000 is the closing balance of debtors. 7,000 into 10%, 700 rupees. Next, total comes to 25,000 and balancing figure to net profit 8,100 to be transferred to balance sheet. So final part of the problem, preparation of balance sheet as on 31st 12/2021. Liabilities, assets. First assets, first one cash 300 rupees as per the problem. Prepaid expenses as per the problem 200. Debtors 7,000 as per the problem, less RBD provision for doubtful debts 700. So final balance 6,300. Next, stock 1,000 rupees. Furniture and fittings, that is 5,000 plus furniture purchased 1,000 and closing balance of furniture and fittings 6,000 rupees. Next, liabilities. In that creditors, first one 4,200 as per the problem. Unpaid expenses or outstanding expense of current year 1,000 rupees. Next, capital calculation, opening as per the opening balance sheet 12,500. Add net profit as per the profit and loss account 8,100. Total comes to 20,600. Less drawings 12,000 as per the receipts and payments account details. And closing capital comes to 8,600 rupees. So total comes to 13,800. Very easiest problem appeared in 2018 question paper. Very easy to score 24 marks. So if there are doubts regarding the two problems solved today, kindly text me or make a call so that I can clarify your doubts. And regarding the chapters I have covered in online, if I get the time in offline, I can cover the chapters. Otherwise, it is very difficult to finish the chapters which are covered in online. So students, kindly take the online classes seriously. If there are doubts regarding any concept or any problem, just ask me regarding the doubts. Thank you.